Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading, so please remember to take what resonates and don't manifest the rest. Okay. So, right off the bat, we got extra, read all about it. That is the Page of Wands. About a failure at abundance. I think it's a temporary situation. Somebody wasn't able to steal your abundance. And now they're going to be exposed for that. It's like there was a lot going on behind the scenes here. I feel like with a three-party situation that is causing someone to lose their abundance, like I said, because they tried to come after yours. So now this whatever it is going to be exposed. Disappointment in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles is going to be had because you decided to move away from this instead of engaging in it. It's like you cut it off. You disengaged from it. Oh, that spun around backwards. Yeah. Three of Cups in reverse. The lie is real here. Somebody just wanted to have dominance over your abundance. But whatever they did was in vain. It was futile. Somebody defended you. Like I said, they wanted domination over your abundance, and now they have to call a truce because they didn't get it. Yeah. So I feel like the science speaks for itself here. There is facts that matter, that we're allowing you to move on. Could be from failure, because somebody was trying to throw you under the bus here and take everything you had. But it failed because they were exposed for their foolishness beforehand. And like I said, this could be something that's going to come out into the open. We have the World card and the Kindergarten teacher. So, coming back around so the cycle can be closed on this fight where money was involved, a solid offer was involved, but the solid offer was a lie. So somebody was trying to pick a fight with somebody who was innocent here, and that cycle's coming to a close. I don't feel like you engaged in this at all. And now that this person is being exposed in front of everybody for what they did. This is somebody in the public eye. They're ashamed of themselves for their foolish actions. I feel like this is a group. So this is I got Aquarius, Libra, and Aries here. Pointing the finger at you and trying to hurt you. This, like I said, could be a group, or could it be even your own family or somebody else's family? I don't know. This could be a whole family of people that were trying to come after you. Because here, this could be a child. You know, I hear a lot of people talking about throwing parents under the bus, because, you know, the children don't see eye to eye with the parents, and they're saying, oh, the parents are narcissists, they're this, that. They just don't care about anybody but themselves. Did you ever stop to think that that child went too far? Okay? This feels like somebody's child that went too far. Somebody that was unconditionally loved by a parent. This is an adult child. And they went way too far to try to push somebody off the cliff and take the destiny that was always meant for them. Now, as you know, it can go, not. So parents can be neglectful and not understand and maybe make mistakes. But when the child becomes abusive and narcissistic and does everything that they can to destroy that parent, then what is the parent left with at that point? What are they supposed to do? Even though they love this child more than life, and they would do anything to try to fix things between them, but the child just keeps coming at them over and over and over again, until they literally destroy their own life, and then they blame the parent, because the parent has ceased to engage in the fight anymore. It ain't that they don't care. It's just that they've had enough. A person can only take so much. So all these people out here that are out there accusing, the parents of not caring. What did you do? And how far did you push to make that parent not care? Well, they'd still care. And they would still probably open arms, love, no matter what's been done. They just aren't, they're refusing to be abused anymore. Like I said, got a lot of people making accusations out there in the world right now about how Gen X doesn't care and Gen X is this and Gen X is that. Well, Gen X has been pushed over the edge, not only by their own parents, but by their children too, who think that they should be some sort of way that they're just not built to be, instead of accepting them for who they are. That's just my 2 cents on the situation. But like I said, there's an apology coming, and it's because that this is going to be exposed. The abundance is in reverse. They didn't get anything out of this. They didn't get anything out of this. This was ganging up on one person. And they tried to take, they tried to, make up their own facts, like what they thought was true, when maybe they didn't even try to get to know that person on a different level, which is the Ace of Cups. So whoever you are, you went and filled your own cup, because nobody was going to do it for you, and nobody was even cooperating to help make it happen. So now there's an apology coming, which is, okay. Somebody wants to work things out. Whether or not you work things out with this person is going to be up to each individual. But because the truth is, there's only love, everybody deserves a shot at being forgiven, especially where family's concerned. But it has to be genuine, and it has to come from truth. If you can't start with that, you got nothing to work with. You're building on a faulty foundation. The destiny here is to work together to make this Ace of Wands and this Ace of Swords and this Ace of Cups happen. Because like I said, I do feel like there might be children involved here. And maybe they denied you your place out of selfishness and feeling like you betrayed them in some way. But they didn't want to make up for it because they wanted to hang on to something that belonged to you. And they were willing to betray you for it. The abundance. They didn't get it. They didn't get it. That's why the apology's coming in, because it's like can't beat them, join them kind of energy. But I feel like whoever you are, you're like standoffish now, you know, and not trusting it. Because you feel like all it will cause is a Five of Swords. And it's a shame. It's a real shame that you've got to feel that way. Because I think more than anything, you would love to see this Ten of Cups, this happy family, this happy home, this group working together and balancing things out, making things right. I think maybe you might have already tried that, and this is what happened. You know, a painful permanent ending. But this is a painful permanent ending also to somebody's greed. To try to hang on to something that belonged to you, or to try to make you look bad in the public eye. It didn't work. They didn't make any money off of it. They didn't get anything out of it. All they got was pain. Pain. No money, no accolades, nothing but pain. On both sides. So the facts here, there could have been a specific relationship involved, maybe a marriage with the Four of Wands in her home. This was done in a home to confuse the facts, to confuse the science, to confuse the Six of Swords, to keep you from moving on. I feel like this person's trying to make you accept responsibility for their shit, for their failure. It's not your responsibility if these are adults. Once they pass a certain age, they are responsible for their own actions. And if you try to save them from their own conflict, jealousy, grief, you will pull that into your reality. They want you to stop moving. They want you to stop moving on. They want to pin all the blame on you. To confuse a whole lot of people. To keep them in a perpetual state of confusion and betrayal. This has to end. Somebody has to stop this. And if it's you that has to stop it by leaving with the Six of Swords, then that's what has to happen. Because whoever this King of Wands is, ta-da, they are trying to pin the blame on you. To keep you in a constant, perpetual state of Five of Swords, Five of Wands energy. To keep you confused. Because they have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea the effects that they're having on the next generation. And it's painful. This is painful to even watch or to even think about for me. all to try to stop some kind of marriage or relationship, to get involved where they to put their nose in where it didn't belong. You're gonna get a message about this, and it's gonna bring something to a final end, to a close. And whether or not you're speaking to these people, I think is up to them, not you. I feel like you have reached out. You have tried to help in reconciling this situation, but they didn't want to. This is the message. They didn't respond. In fact, they may have even blocked you. Because the truth is about to come out. They don't want it. They don't want to accept. They don't want to take accountability for their actions. And that you are who you say you are, which is a sweetheart. Somebody who loves them no matter what they've done. I feel like say anywhere from now for the next 3 months, which is going to be like during the, the political arena. I feel like that might have even had something to do with what this is, because you had different views and different opinions. Somebody gonna find out the truth here, that they were bribed. They were bribed into conning and causing a painful permanent ending. Oh God. So that reminds me of like way back when the vid started, where parents, I don't know why I'm getting parents and children here, but that's what I'm getting. Parents were offered some kind of a life insurance policy to check out and to leave for their children. And it was an actual commercial of where these parents were offered, to give up basically their life for their children and their children's children, their next generation. And some of them were offered and some of them weren't. It depended on where you were as far as this goes. But I do feel like it was a lie. I feel like it was an illusion. I feel like that is what's being exposed. And these people, some of them gave it up for nothing. Some of them gave it up for something. But I do feel like it was a trick. And it's going to be exposed. I don't see the death card here. But I do feel like this painful permanent ending was because of money. That's sad. It's really sad. You could have had the 10 of Cups. You could have had the Wheel of Fortune. But you chose the 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. They're really, really confused about why this manipulation didn't work. And why it left them in the 5 of Wands and 10 of Swords. It's because it didn't come from a place of integrity. 3 of Swords, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups. And I feel like all you wanted to do was love them. But that was taken out of your hands. Now they're being exposed and the cycle's being closed. And you decided to concentrate on your own love, your own self-love, your own self-worth, your own journey. Because you knew that anything else was going to be a fight. And whatever the fight was a lie. It was to get you stuck. 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and the Magician. It was a magic trick. It was to get you to try to check out so they could have know any other how to explain that. But you love them anyway. This is real unconditional love here. Where no matter what somebody's done to you that you had to put yourself back together from, you still love them. You still care about them. They're still trying to fight you for your... And it's a lie. It's a magic trick. It's an insurance policy that never paid off or was never going to pay off. A deal with the devil. Six of Cups, King of Wands. Somebody from your past, could be a Leo, could be a Sagittarius, made a deal with the devil, with the Three of Pentacles. This was always meant to happen this way, because they were tested as you were tested. Now they're going to be exposed. I feel like they will suffer the consequences of their actions. They might already be suffering the consequences. I'm seeing it all over somebody's face. I don't know what that means, but I'm seeing somebody like really, really super age overnight. Like say, before they started this, they looked really healthy and really good. And now they don't look good. They look bad. They realize that they picked the wrong thing here. Like I said, this is somebody in the public eye. This is somebody that you can see this happening to. And it's like overnight, they're just changing. Like one day you see them and they're healthy, and then the next day you see them and they ain't looking so good. They look like they're depleted. They look like they're energetically drained, and they're starting to look like kind of like Walking Dead. Because it was a lie. The whole thing was a lie. This abundance that they were supposed to get to take you out was a lie. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and abundance in reverse. They didn't get the prize. They didn't get anything by coming at you. They didn't get anything for betraying you. It was a lie. Deal with the devil. Like I said, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. It was a Seven of Swords. All bullshit. And now they're having to face a permanent ending and be in lack because they fell for the lie. King of Wands, Two of Swords, Five of Wands. This could be doesn't have to be a child. There just could be an age difference here. And somebody came at you, competing with you. They were confused about the facts. They didn't understand how you could just move on. But they fell for the magic trick. And that magic trick is going to put them to rest. Like I said, one day they looked nice and healthy, and the next they didn't. This is somebody who is, I feel like a show-off. They ain't much of a show-off anymore, because everybody's coming at them with everything they got because they lied about you. They lied about everything that this was. And it's all being exposed with this sun being here twice. It's all coming out in the open. Virgo, Gemini energy. Capricorn energy. That you are who you say you are. I don't think you've been anything but good to these people. You may have had to cut a bit. You may have had to cut some people out because, you know, enough's enough already. You've been drained. You've been tired. You've been thrown under a bridge here. Betrayed. Left out in the cold. But I don't think you don't love them. I don't feel that. I feel like you're just tired. You're just tired. Tired of the magic trick. We got a high priestess and a magician here. You blocked this Queen of Pentacles. Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini energy again. You could have all three in your chart. And you blocked the Queen of Pentacles, who thought they were in the upright. They thought they was. But turned out they were acting from a place of trauma. So and I've said this before, so they were trauma dumping on you because they couldn't overcome their own trauma. So they tried to make you look bad, which was all a lie. Because you didn't give in to their fit that they threw. You knew what was going on here. You didn't say anything, but you knew. And I don't know why I had to reference that, like parents giving up their lives for their children here and taking out some kind of insurance policy, but I don't know why that's coming out, but that's what I'm feeling here. Maybe you decided that that wasn't for you and the children hated you for it. I don't know. I don't know. This is a lot of stuff here that I'm finding out, and I'm not even, I don't relate to this at all. I do relate to the children not talking to you. For whatever reason, they called you woo-woo, crazy, whatever the case may be. They tried to make you look bad and throw you under the bus. You're a narcissist, you're selfish, you're greedy, blah, 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 when in fact it was a projection of their actions towards you. Like I said, this is the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. That tells me they're adult children in their 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever. I do feel like it's more, the younger ones that are doing this. So it could be your children, your grandchildren, whoever. Somebody who didn't have the facts, who's now worried about the repercussions of what they've done. They're definitely stalking you. And you have blocked some kind of investment that they made simply by not engaging in the nonsense here, by not engaging in the pain that they were trying to cause you. Nobody got paid here. Nobody won. But a lot of pain was issued on a lie. They believed a lie. They tried to make other people believe a lie. When in fact they made a deal with a demon. Getting Medusa vibes there. Mental conflict. Obstacles and challenge, heartache and loss. Why? Jealousy of your willpower. Deception and envy because your will was stronger than their toxic behavior. Now they're facing obstacles and challenges and painful permanent endings of their own, while your third eye and your spiritual strength is bringing in material and spiritual prosperity. You're just waiting for this to happen and your crown chakra to be activated. But there's no love here. And I don't feel like that's you. I feel like that's them. You really need to choose wisely about what shadows you engage in here, because your destiny relies on your ability to boss up, to be the mother and father that you maybe never had. That's your destiny. I do feel like this is my Gen Xers. they had to take on the responsibility of being their own mother and father. And then they tried to be parents, and they weren't real good at it because, they were taught, if, if you cry about it, I'm going to give you something to cry about. And, there was no connection there kind of with the parents. And they did the best they could with their children. But the children hate them for that. And that's a shame, because even though parents make mistakes and they want to make up for it, and the children just flat out refuse. They would rather fight. They would rather, throw the parent under the bus. Why didn't you accept that insurance policy and give us a new start and just die? Because that wasn't the destiny of Gen X. That wasn't the destiny of the parents. And they found that out the hard way. Some of them found that out through pain, through suffering, through homelessness, through losing jobs, through a whole lot of pain. So there's a gift coming in. We got 1711 or 7111. And whoever this person is that's watching this can't stop thinking about what they lost, when you could have lost everything as well because of what they did. Somebody wanted you in bad health, but it's like it just flip-flopped. It flip-flopped. 1117, 1711. Yeah, here's the main female on a journey with a child to the courthouse. It has something to do with the family and what they do for a living, and an official person. Like I said, this was to keep two people apart, possibly somebody from getting remarried or married because somebody was jealous. And it doesn't have to be what the scenario I gave you. I just don't know what other scenario to give at this point. I don't know who these people are. So I'm just giving you something from a point of view that might resonate and might not. Like I said, jealous of your willpower to have healthy energetic boundaries and not engage in the lie that was propagated about you, but knowing and not saying anything, and continuing with your magic and your manifestation despite anybody's best efforts to make you fight for it. And I do feel like you're confused about why you had to fight for it. Why all of this when all you had to do was cooperate? They can't block true ingenuity or a real creation here because of they were all, and this all has to do with money. It was all about the money, not the Ace of Cups, but materialism, illusions over reality, stress overload, and drama. Because you're a visionary, because you are building some kind of community outside that family that tried to dispose of you. They literally tried to dispose of you. And like I said, I'm somber about this because it makes me sad. Don't tell me that Gen X don't care, because they do. They care too much. And you tried to destroy this person. And when it didn't work, all you can sit and do is stir and brew and hate. How about trying to work things out? How about trying to do the right thing and work things out instead of hating on somebody who loves you? And I don't feel like you're mentally conflicted about that at all. You still love these people, But you have drawn some energetic boundaries because all they care about is money. And you've done your best to recover from whatever they did. And because you recovered, or at least you're in recovery, they hate you for it. That's sad. That's very, very sad. Yeah, see, the coffin's in reverse. You forgot to die. There's a marriage that's definitely not going to come together here. Somebody's very heartbroken about that, but they are the ones that caused it. So that Cupid's arrow basically bounced back because of their karmic behavior. And your healing. So whatever was meant for you here was very, very karmic. You drew a line in the sand. You said, enough. I'm tired of being hurt by you. And you broke the contract. You didn't have any choice. It was either that or possibly checking out. It's very sad. Very sad. I wish I had a better reading. I wish this could be really super positive. But I'm going to give you the skivvy on the low. This is fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours, and love is a battlefield. Oh, well, we know that. We can see that right here because I do feel like you still love these people. They tried to make you look cheap because they literally hate you. Maybe they don't have any reason, a rhyme or reason. Maybe they do. But either way, I do feel like you tried to fix something here. And they don't want to hear it. They don't want to set the record straight. It's game over for them. And they know it. They're in their feelings because everything they did is falling apart. And you're just watching it all go down. And maybe you're not even watching it. I don't feel like you even want to see it. But like I said, I feel like you have tried to do your due diligence and reach out and tried to work things out, but there's a block here. Maybe they blocked you, maybe you blocked them, I don't know. But I do know that there has been some kind of boundary drawn here. And I don't feel like anybody's in the right as far as, the feelings. Because, even if you cut these people off because of their lies, drama, and trauma dumping, it was all for security. And they took pleasure in ganging up on you, trying to affect your inner peace so you couldn't focus or heal the chaos in your life. I do feel like you've done that anyway. You focused on healing the chaos in your life in order to level up and to heal the trauma in your life, or the trauma that your parents left you. It's kind of now their turn. Otherwise, there really isn't anything you can do to change the outcome for them unless they're willing to work it out too. This takes working together. This is not going to be a one-sided situation. If they lied, they lied. Admit you lied. Accept the responsibility for your deception. And try to fix what's broken. If not, then it's not going to go anywhere. And that goes for parents, children, grandparents, whatever. The High Lady of Love and Compassion. This is what whoever this person is that's keeps you or tries to keep you in the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. They got no compassion for you. They got very little understanding. So I got the camel boy as the advice, and it's small steps in asking for help. Each one has to do their own part in creating the life that they want. And if all you create is hate, conflict, that is what you're going to manifest. Okay. And this is upright, so it is an ally. So I do feel like this is your advice, viewer. It says, when the camel boy comes as your ally, he reminds you that asking for help will bring the right people in to ease the burden in your life. Perhaps a wise person appears to give you advice. Maybe you're moving and suddenly a couple of friends offer to give you a hand with your packing. Or you want information about someone and you just happen to run into his former partner who gives you the knowledge you need to make the decision you've been weighing. No matter the issue, this is a sign that if you ask, you will receive what you need. Synchronicity is engaged when you request assistance. The camel boy never lets you down when you ask for help in lightening your load. Now is the time to do so and expect to get it. And I'm going to name this video Thrown Under the Bus, Gen X Thrown Under the Bus by the Parents and the Children. Because that's what this feels like to me. This is not only just, being blamed for the way you were raised, but being blamed for the way you raised, if you're a parent. Alright? I that's all I'm getting out of this reading. But you could, like I said, this could be a relationship as well. It doesn't have to be. But I do feel like there is a serious age gap, at least up to 20 years, between you and these other people. Okay? Well, I hope that helped. Please remember to press the like button, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.